Hey, what's going on? I'm Billy Miller, the motivational minister. Listen, thank you for tuning in. I have a powerful message that I want to share with you today. You see the title right here. It says, Intention Doesn't Guarantee Progress. And actually, this came about years ago. I was talking to one of my good friends, Cornelius Hamilton, and he gave me this quote. I don't know if it was uh, his original quote or he read it from somewhere, but I remember him sharing it with me. It's been so long ago, he don't remember. But he said intention doesn't guarantee progress, and I remember writing it down on an envelope because it was so good to me when he said it. And I remember having that envelope for a while, and I kept, I just stored it somewhere, and I remember saying I need to put that somewhere so I could throw away the envelope. I probably had that envelope about 2 or 3 years before I documented it so I could finally throw it away. But I documented it and I never forgot it. And I want to share it with you today. And like I said, the title is called Intention Doesn't Guarantee Progress. And it almost sounds like the quote is saying something negative about the word intention, but it's really not. Intention is a good word. Intention is a word that's been being used a lot more recently. I hear it a lot. I mean, there's even a popular Christian song called Intentional. Being intentional is a phrase that is most definitely a good thing. But we got to go deeper than that. We got to go deeper than just intention. Intention in and of by itself is not bad. It's a good thing. But a lot of times you have intentions, but it doesn't, just because you intend to do something, doesn't guarantee that it's going to happen, doesn't guarantee it's going to succeed. A lot of you have good intentions, but you're getting bad results. I'm going to say that one more time. A lot of you are getting good intentions. You have good intentions, but you're getting bad results. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Listen, you may have a ministry and you intended it to do good, but it's not, the ministry is not growing. Maybe you have a business, but you're not drawing the right clients. Maybe you have a book and it's not selling. Maybe you have health issues. You have good intentions. Maybe you didn't lose the weight you wanted to lose. Maybe you had good intentions to get your money right, but your money's still funny. Well, listen, I got the answer for you today. You're going to get some nuggets out of here. And what I'm going to share with you is going to change your life if you receive it. It's going to change your life if you apply it. So listen, you need to stay tuned in. Stay tuned in. Don't listen. It's going to be a powerful message. We're about to get into it. But before we get into it, I want to give you a free message. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Listen, that's a free gift. I hope you watch that video. I have a free gift for you. I want you to go to that website. Write down the website right here. It's right here to the on the bottom. Here's actually it's on both sides. But it's this free ebook. This is it's not a paperback copy, it's just a prototype, but it's called You Can't Quit Now. Go ahead and download that. You'll get that for free. It's an ebook and an audio teaching. An ebook and an audio teaching. And it's all for free. Just go to the website. All you got to do is put in your name and your email, and it's going to be available to you. And not only that, but 7 days after you sign up, 7 days after you get the downloads, I'm going to give you an additional 3-part video teaching called You Can't Quit Now. All right, let's see here. I'm just sharing it on my Facebook page. Listen, most definitely, I hope you go and share it too. Listen, if you can hear me, if you're watching and you can hear me, just write in the comment sections, yes, that you can hear me clearly. Hopefully you can. I'm going to move forward anyway and trust God that everybody can hear me. Thank you for watching. Those of you who are joining me live, thank you for those who are watching the replay. If you're watching the replay, put in the comment section #replay. But like I said, if you're watching this live, just put yes that you in the comment section that you can hear me clearly. And so listen, we about to get into it. And so once again, the title of this message is called Intention Doesn't Guarantee Progress. Intention doesn't guarantee progress. And there's two reasons why you're you don't get what you intended. So let's write this down. Look, put it up here, right here. We're going to get into it. Intention doesn't guarantee progress. And listen, I don't plan to hold you long, so I'm gonna just go through it. Well, at least that's my intention. So we already see the title. Intention doesn't guarantee progress, but we'll try not to hold you long. But listen, two reasons why your intentions won't succeed. There's two reasons why your intentions won't succeed. Now, the word intention is synonymous with plan. You have intentions, you have plans, but it doesn't always succeed, right? For example, a lot of people, some people during New Year's, they set out New Year's resolution. Well, there's a reason why 75% of people who set out New Year's resolution quit by Valentine's Day. There's a reason why. And so what happened is a lot of people will say, it's become a trend now. It's become more of a fad now. It's more in style now to say, oh, I don't do New Year's resolutions, which is fine. I understand, because it's just a repetitive process and you don't get nothing accomplished. But what happens is a lot of people are making those statements, but they're still not making any changes. No, you don't need to wait to January, but what are you doing to change? What are you doing to make a difference in your life? What are you doing to make a difference in your business? Are you setting goals? Don't just say, oh, well, no, I don't do New Year's resolutions. That's fine. But what are you doing to change your life? What actions are you taking? And so that's why this message is important, because intention doesn't guarantee progress. Just because you have a goal, just because you hoping it's going to go good, because you expecting the best, you have good intentions, but that's not going to guarantee progress. Why? Because results are not automatic. Growth is not automatic. There's some things you're going to have to do. But let's first talk about these two things, two reasons why your intentions won't succeed. Let's talk about the first one. The first one is what I call divine interruptions. Divine interruptions. This is when you have a plan or an intention, you're intending to do something, but God comes in and interrupts those plans. Are you following me? For example, Jonah, God told Jonah to go this way, but Jonah had intentions to go this way. But that was against God's will. So this first thing reason that your intentions won't succeed is out of your control. So there's nothing you can do about this one. And personally, you don't want to do anything about this one. If God is intervening, if God is cutting you off, you follow me? You may have intended this to have this career job, but God called you to preach, and now you're preaching. You thought you was going to be this career person over here, but God, that's called a divine interruption. So once again, that's out of your control. Let me give you a couple of scriptures of what I mean by that. Let's look at this verse right here. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 9. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 9. This is the New Century Version. It says, people may make plans in their minds, but the Lord decides what they will do. So, you might have all kinds of ideas. It's the old saying that people say, you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. You've heard that before. Well, it's all along in this same path. People may make plans in their minds. They have all types of ideas, and there's nothing wrong with being innovative, coming up with ideas, coming up with things you want to do. But the Lord decides what you will do. Let me show you another scripture. This is Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21. Listen, write these scriptures down or take a screenshot of it. You can take a screenshot of this with your phone and then go write it down later. Do whatever you have to do. Listen, Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21 says, people can make all kinds of plans, but only the Lord's plan will happen. See, you have intentions, you have plans. Hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this house. I'm gonna get this job. I'm going to have this kind of relationship, and you have all these intentions. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with dreaming big. There's nothing wrong with being innovative. But it's gonna boil down to what God's will is, and you want your plans to line up with God's plan. But then we're going to talk about the second reason. That's what I want to talk about. What's going on, Shay? How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. All right. Let's see here. Where was I? The second reason. Here's the second reason, and this is what I want to talk about today. Here's the second reason why your intentions won't succeed, or why most of your intentions don't succeed. The second reason is you lack systems. You lack systems. And this is what God's been sharing with me lately about systems. I mean, everything I'm reading, everything I'm studying, and this is what I'm currently going through right now. I'm currently going through systems, and we're going to talk about it. I'm doing good, Shay. I'm on my vision vacation, as I call it. So I'll give you more details on that later, but just growing and like I said, and pretty much what I'm about to share with you today and everybody else about systems. So I'm reading this book, right? Well, I'm reading a lot of books. As many of you know, I always read books. And I read books on different areas that I want to grow in. But one particular book I'm reading on is a book on book marketing, because a lot of you know I'm an author, right? You see all these books back here. I'm an author working on my next books, 2 books actually. But you know, I'm constantly learning, constantly growing. Excuse me. And one particular book I'm reading on book marketing, this particular author, he's a best-selling author and he sold a lot of books. But he was telling a story in the book about when he hired a business coach. So I want to read you what he wrote in the book. I'm gonna put it on the screen here. And this is what he said. This is what I read out of the book. He said, I hired Josh Kaufman as a business coach. The first thing he taught me about was systems. He asked about the systems in my business and how I was using them to stay organized and to get things done. He continued by saying, I thought, why do I need systems? Josh explained that a system is anything you do repeatedly to get predictable results. System is anything you do repeatedly to get predictable results. So this is good, because this is going to lead me. Let me give you more in detailed definition of what the word system means. Like I said, take a screenshot of this if you can't write it all down, if you're able to do it, if you watch it from your phone. I'll smile while you do it. That's a joke. All right. So systems. Hey, listen to this definition. System, a regularly organized or established procedure, a particular way of accomplishing something on a regular basis, a set of steps that you do repeatedly to get predictable results. It's also synonymous with the word routine. It's also linked to the word habits. So even if when you look at this definition here, you see routine and habits written all up in there. So it says a regularly organized and established procedure, not something you just did one time. You went to the gym one time, you thought you were going to lose 30 pounds. You follow what I'm saying? You got control of your spending for one day and thought your bank account was going to overflow. No. A regularly organized and established procedure. Listen, a particular way of accomplishing something on a regular basis. A set of steps that you do repeatedly to get predictable results. And this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have. So here's the thing. As a matter of fact, let me just put it right here. I wrote it down here. I got it in my notes. In order for your intentions to work, you need a system that you can do over and over that you will predictably get the results that you desire. Oh man, you got to get this here. You have intentions, you have goals, you have desires, you have things you want to accomplish. But that in itself is not enough. You're going to have to develop a system. Are you following me? That's going to get you there. You're going to have to do something on a regular basis. You're going to have to take a step every day that's going to get you closer. And so what happens is people have good intentions, but they have bad habits. Oh man, you got to get this. Listen, your intention is up here. It's up here. You got to go uphill to get there. Whatever you're intending to do is better, right? Whatever your plans is for better, right? It's for higher, right? It's for the next level, right? Where you're going to have to go uphill to get there. And what a lot of people are doing is they have downhill habits, but they're expecting to get here. And your intention, even though you got good intention, your bad habits is not allowing you to get. You're going to have to change your habits. You're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to do something every day that's going to get you closer and closer to your dream. Look at this quote right here. Your intention is the roadmap, but the system is the vehicle that will take you there. The intention is the roadmap. The intention is the plan. The intention is, okay, I'm about to take this trip. But the system is the car, the vehicle. How you gonna get there? It's one thing to talk about we gonna go there, but now you need a system that's gonna drive you there, that's gonna escort you there, that's gonna take you there. I see you, Shay. We all got bad habits that we have to work on. And that's the purpose of this teaching. We got to start developing good habits. That's what a system is. We're going to have to start developing what's the system that's going to take me there. Are you following me? Oh man, I hope y'all getting this. Hit the hearts if I'm saying anything you like. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button. Most definitely hit the share button. So check this out. This is not a hard thing to do. You may be saying, okay, Billy, I hear you saying I need to develop these systems. I don't know. I mean, how hard is this? Is this something? Listen, you already right now operating systems. I'm about to show you. I even put it right here. So let's read this. If you think through life, you'll realize you already have systems in place. So I'm gonna give you an example. A lot of you, when you get up to go to work in the morning, you do the same routine every day. I know I do. Me and my wife go through the same process. I get up first, I go in the bathroom, I do, you follow what I'm saying? Maybe you pray first. Maybe you have a whole process, a whole regimen, a whole routine that you do when you get to work. When I come home from work, I take my wallet out my pocket. I have a certain place on the counter where I put my wallet, I hang my keys, I have a key ring holder, I put my keys on there. Why do I do this? Because of the desired result. I don't want to be having to look for my wallet in the morning. So I figured out that if it's a good place to put my wallet here, it's good. Are you following what I'm saying? You have systems that you already do. Maybe you pay your bills the same way. Maybe you pay your bills on your phone. Maybe you got automatic pay, but you do it the same. You have a system already in place. When is your laundry day? A lot of people have it. They do laundries on certain days. Sometimes it might be 2 or 3 times a week, but you already operate in what I'm talking about. You already have systems that you operate. And what that man was saying in that book, he said, hey, you want to sell books, you're going to do it the same way you do with everything else. You're going to have to create a system. And that goes for you too. So whatever it is that your intention is, whatever your goal is, whatever your desire is, there's a system that's going to get you there. And you got to figure out what that is. You got to figure out what that is. Let me show you some quotes. This is one of my quotes, which I kind of discussed this already. But listen, many people have good intentions, but bad habits. Bad habits will cause your good intentions to miscarry. The word miscarry means to fail to achieve the intended purpose. You know, like a woman, when she's pregnant, her intention is to have a baby, but something goes wrong and she miscarries. She fails to achieve the intended purpose. And that's what your intentions is. You have the desire, you have the vision, the dream, and it's good, but you keep failing at it. It's not coming to pass. On everything I try to strive for is not working. I don't know why. It's because you have good intentions, but you got bad habits, and your bad habits are causing your good intentions to miscarry. So, Billy, what I need to do, develop some good habits. Develop a system that's going to get you there. Look at this quote here. John Maxwell, one of my favorite authors. He says, "You will never change your life until you change something you do daily." I love this quote. He's giving it to you right here. You will never change your life until you change something that you do daily. He continued, he said, "The secret of your success is found in your daily routine." The secret of your success, the secret of your future is found in your daily routine. You want to change your life? You want to change your health? You want to change your finances? You want to change your business? You want to change your relationships? You're going to have to change something that you do daily. You're going to have to develop a habit. You're going to have to develop a routine. The secret of your future, the secret of your success is found in your daily routine. Man, I hope y'all getting that. Shay said, "I'm going to develop good habits." Amen. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm developing good habits. I'm doing stuff every day. Everything that I have desire, everything that I got goals, everything that I have set up, I'm doing something every day to get me closer to that goal. Listen, I work a job and a part-time job. Got a family. And one of my friends pointed this out to me the other day. He said, "You did all that and still wrote 4 books. How you think I did that?" By something I do every day. Whether it's writing, whether it's going on my website, working on something. And I don't have everything down. I don't have everything. There's some stuff I still need to work on my health. Are you following me? But start somewhere. Start with one thing. Don't overwhelm yourself and say, "Oh man, I got 1,000 things I got to start doing every day." Just start with one. Start with one. Just pick one thing. And just start something small. It ain't got to be a big goal. Listen, one of my favorite quotes is, "Start small, start big, just start." Just start. I'm reading this one book called Tiny Habits. I just started reading it. He said, you just need to start the developing of habits. He said, listen, you're on floss, right? This is an example of you. He said, just make a goal to floss 1 tooth a day. He said, you can do more if you like, but just start with the 1. Oh, I can do that. 1. Okay, next day, 1. Well, after a while, you'll be doing all of them. But if I say, hey, go floss your teeth 3 times a day, you'd be like, oh, man, that's too much. Listen, just start. Oh, man. Listen, I hope y'all getting this. And like I said, I won't go hold you long. That's it right there. Listen, if you want to go into a deeper study of the word intention, there is a thing called the law of intentionality. And listen, this is a good video I recommend right here. Listen, go to YouTube, take a screenshot of this or write it down. Go to YouTube, right? And type this in the search. John Maxwell, that's actually the person I just quoted, the last quote I just gave you. Type John C. Maxwell and type in the law of intentionality. And you got a video on there. It's probably about 20 some minutes long, powerful, real good. I recommend watching that just to go deeper on the subject of the law of intentionality. And he's going to confirm everything I just told you. So take a screenshot of that. Thank you, Shay. I appreciate you coming in and commenting and joining. Listen, I want you to, that's the end of the teaching. I do want you to, this is the book product right here that I'm offering today. Of course, you know, I got 4 books, but Life and Righteousness, The Word is Your Life. If you want the book, you can go and get the book is on the website, whateverdevil.com. You get the ebook or you can get the paperback copy. But listen, I got some other products too I want to get to you. So hold on. But before I get to that, listen, get the book if you don't have the book. I recommend this right here. As a matter of fact, before I get to the books, let me just go ahead and show these. I have some new notebooks that I think are very good. And these are dotted notebooks you can use for your study, write down, journal. I got different ones that's like kind of remind you of the shirts. Like that's the shades of blue. This is the shades of brown. That's my wife's there. That's why I didn't open yet because she got another one she got. And but this one's my favorite one here. Even if it costs everything you have, get wisdom. And then on the back, it has the wisdom loading. So these are notebooks that I got on there. Get them while they're on sale. Because like I said, this is my cup. This is my new favorite cup right here. Y'all seen my other cup, my wisdom loading cup. Yeah, it's hard to see with that light. But it says the same thing as this book. Even if it costs everything you have, get wisdom. That's what it says on this cup. And it's the travel mug with the handle. So I kind of like this one better than that coffee mug. Oh man, hold on, let me see some comments here. Oh yeah, Shay said I got that book. Most definitely, Shay, you got all my books. So thank you for your support. Most definitely appreciate you. But yeah, so these some photos, and I got more than these too. So it's just these are just the ones. These are just 3 of them that I have right here. But I got probably about 7 of them, I believe, on them. I got one that looks like this shirt. See this shirt here? This is a shirt I sell too. It says, "Never be learned, always be learning." That's a good quote right there, boy. So anyway, I got a notebook that with that on it too. It looks just kind of like this one. And but these are nice. It's got that soft feel, kind of like my books. If you have my books, you know what I'm talking about. It's that soft feel here. But like I said, you can write notes on here. I'm practically giving these away. I'm not making, like I mentioned this in the last live, I'll probably make 89 cents off of each one of these. I'm selling at the price I got it. I reduced it that much just so it could be a donation to you because I want you to have it. You follow me? Now, soon that price is going to go up. But if you want one of these, just go to the whateverdevil.com and type in the search notebooks. And most definitely, I like these. These are nice. I got purpose for all of them. I use this one for something. I use this one for something. and my wife, I'm probably wind up taking hers if she don't use that one. I forgot the one that looked like the shirt that's coming on the way. And but like I said, I got plenty more. So go on the website, check that out. But listen, if you don't have the book, like I said, get that book, Life and Righteousness, The Word is Your Life. But this is the biggest offer I want. Like Shay said, which I show right here, Shay says she has that book. Shay has all 4 of my books. All 4 of my books. So what I call her is the serious investor. These are the people that I call to have all of my books. The serious investor. And I have an offer for you. for those, I call it the Library of Billy Miller. And this is where you get all 4 of my books. Follow me now. All 4 of my books for only $44. This is, man, if you want to learn, we just talked about intentionality. You want to be intentional. You want to, listen, one of these books will change your life. One of these books will help you go higher. One of these books is different from any book you ever read. So imagine what all 4 of these books are going to do. So there's somebody out there that says, I don't have any of those books and I want to get all 4 of them. Maybe somebody out there got like 1 or 2 of the books, but you want to get all 4 of them and give the ones that you already have to somebody else. I call you the serious investor. I know that you're out there and I want to know who you are. So I want you to get these books right here. It's at whateverdevil.com. I'm going to autograph it for you. I'm going to send all 4 of them out. And man, that is a good deal for the price of all 4 books. Let's see what Shay said right here. Shay says, I like the shirt. It's speaking to me. You talking about this one, Shay, I'm assuming? Oh, yeah, that's one of my most recent quotes. Never be learned. It's actually going in my new book that I'm working on now. Never be learned, always be learning. Oh man, that'll preach right there. I can go off a whole. As a matter of fact, Shay, I actually got a YouTube. You might have been on it because you watch all my videos. But if you haven't, look at my YouTube channel. I actually got a teaching on there called "Never Be Learned, Always Be Learning." I was one of my lives where God gave me that quote, and so I put it on the shirt. I got 2 shirts. I got with the same saying but a different style. This is the best one I like though, and that's all. Just go to whateverdevil.com, type in learning. Like I said, I got the folder that's going to the notebook that looks just like it. Man, I got so much stuff, man. I got over 300 styles of shirts and this hat. They got hats on there. I got shirts on there. I got notebooks. I got books. I mean, these shirts behind me, most of them mine. I mean, you think I can do all that without a system? I'd be confused. You think I could do that without a system? I'd be done lost my mind. I got a whole lot to do. You follow me? Shay said I'm trying to get back into writing. So most definitely, Shay, you probably want to get one. Like I said, one of my friends has all of these notebooks. She said, I'm just trying to find a purpose for each one. So, you go through, look on there, see which one you like. They all the same. It's just different designs. You follow me? So it's just blank page. I can't show you because that light won't let me show you. So it's not lines. It's dotted. But it works. And you can find purpose for it. I have the one, I don't have it in here with me, but the one has the bliss. A lot of people were doing the bliss challenge. Shay, I don't know if you've heard me talk about that or seen the people doing that. And it's this folder, but it's the woman with the bliss. The black woman look like she dancing. It says bliss on the bottom. And a lot of people are doing the bliss challenge. And the bliss challenge is every day you write down something that makes you happy, because bliss means great or complete happiness. And people have been buying that like 2 or 3 at a time. And that's what they're doing. They're writing it down every day. And that was something I started with my wife. I gave it to my wife to do, but now I made it available to the public. But anyway, I don't want to hold y'all too long. But I did want to share that information with you. Most definitely get these books. Shay says powerful books. They definitely speak to me. So if you're a serious investor, Benjamin Franklin says investing in yourself pays the best interest. Oh man, listen, go to whateverdevil.com. Even if it's just to get that free gift, you can't quit now. Go there, see what's available, check it out. Listen, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed. And always remember that the word is your life.